Bedford County is preparing for the roar of motorcycles for a good cause as the 29th annual Kyle Petty Charity Ride Across America is set to roll into Bedford Thursday, May 8th. We caught up with Kyle Petty, former NASCAR driver and analyst, from his North Carolina home, where the excitement is building.
You may be excited, but you're not as excited as we are. We are so pumped up. We came through there on our site inspection, stayed out at the Omni at Bedford Springs. What an amazing place. What an amazing town. Everybody there was it was just so special, everything about it. And we have just preached the gospel of Bedford, Pennsylvania. I'm just telling you that to all of our riders. They're so pumped to be there. And they're really looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it. So I can't wait to get there.
The Pettys chose Bedford as part of a 1,400-mile route that includes the Henry Ford Museum, Cleveland's Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Niagara Falls, Watkins Glen, and Corning Glass.
So once we got there, it was like, now how do we get home? And as we started routing our route and doing stuff, we had a couple of people, I think, obviously, who knew where Bedford, Pennsylvania was. And they were like, man, this is a great place. You guys need to go there. So Morgan and I, we did our site inspection. We rent a car. We come meandering our way down through there and stopped and spent the night. And listen, if there'd have been a house for sale somewhere close by, I would have probably bought the house and moved in there. The history of that place. You walk the halls of that place and see the presidents who have been there and see the history. Yes, we do.
I saw your Christmas card was taken in front of the Omni Bedford Springs, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. We got up and it was snowing. It was like, oh man, a Christmas card shot. And it's so funny because our youngest, Devant, he's never been in the snow before. That's the first time he'd seen snow. So it was pretty cool to document that and have that. So that's why I made the Christmas card.
Community members are welcome to line the streets of downtown Bedford as 250 participants on more than 125 motorcycles drive down Pitt Street, turning right onto Richard Street and continuing to the Omni Bedford Springs Resort. There you can meet and greet Kyle and his famous family and friends, including the legendary Richard Petty, racing greats Max Pappas, Herschel McGriff, Ken Schrader, and Kenny Wallace, and Heisman Trophy winner Herschel Walker, among others. And while the ride may feature big city attractions, the Pettys also appreciate the hospitality of quaint communities like ours.
We go places like Bedford. We go places like smaller towns that are America. This is where America is. It's not the big cities, man. We can go to the big cities. Nobody cares we come to big cities. We go to these places, and people want to meet Richard Petty. They want to meet Herschel, and we invite everybody out. Come out and wave at us when we pass. After we pass, you fall in line at the back of the parade and follow us out to the Omni because we're going to be out there hanging out, signing autographs, taking photos. That's what it's all about. It's about meeting people along the way and spreading the gospel of Victory Junction because that's what we're raising money for.
Victory Junction is a camp offering transformative experiences to children with chronic medical conditions, a vision of Kyle's son, Adam Petty, who lost his life in a racing crash in 2000 at the age of just 19. But his legacy lives on, supported by the ride that combines the thrill of the open road with the spirit of philanthropy.
21 years ago, it came up out of the ground and kids started showing up, and it's been an amazing place ever since. And it was his dream, and to be able to bring kids to camp. And he might have been 19 years old, but he was light years away from that in a lot of ways. And that's what I tell people all the time. When I go to camp and I see these kids and they still have that Adam Petty smile on their face, I know he's still with us. And that's an important part of what the ride is and will always continue to be.
What can folks do to support Victory Junction as you come to Bedford and to other places in the country?
Just come out and see us. If you're along the path, come out and wave at us. If you're in your front yard, sit in your car and blow the horn at us when we go by. We're all right with that. And just come out and be a part of it. That's it. Because we know if you see us go by, you know something about Victory Junction. We know if you stop and say hello, you're going to find out something about Victory Junction and about the motorcycle ride. And if you want to find more information, if you know a child that can benefit from this camp, it's totally free of charge. We'll get you there, transportation. We'll take care of everything. You go to victoryjunction.org. If you want to know more about the ride, go to KylePettyCharityRide.com.
The Kyle Petty Charity Ride will arrive in Bedford around 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Thursday, May 8th.